Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode, another special episode I'm doing. I got a request from one of the patrons to do a character customization system like this. So as you can see here, in the right side you have different faces, and when you click on them the face changes, and also below the faces you have different hairstyles, and then you can change the hairstyle using those buttons. And right, so this is what I am going to try today, and this is what I could achieve so far. So here you can change the face mesh to anything you want available here, and then you can change the hairstyle like this. So this is the basic system I'm going to implement today, and this episode is sponsored by this generous patron. Right, now this is a blank project without anything actually, so I created this characters folder, and I have already downloaded some character folders. Actually these are sent by the person who is sponsor for this video. So okay, so here we have placeholder male and skeleton. Let me open it. So this is the basic placeholder. It doesn't have the head, face or the hair, because I'm going to implement them as a different module. So first I'll import this like this with the new skeleton. Okay, now this is that imported model, and yeah, this is the skeleton, basic skeleton. And now we have this placeholder face. Let me import that also. Oh wait, let me import this idle animation first, so that we can preview the animation. Yeah, this is the idle animation. Cool. Now let's import these placeholder face 1, face 2, face 3, and hair 1, hair 2, hair 3. Import mesh to the same skeleton and hit import all. Right, now you can see if I show the bones. How can I show the bones? It should be here. Okay, you can see this face has the full skeleton, even though it only has this face mesh. Similarly, for this hair also, you can see it has the same bone hierarchy. Right, now let's go here and select the placeholder male one and create. Oh, we can't create a character. BB. Maybe we should name this models, and this one is for blueprints. Now let's create a character blueprint. Let's call it modular character. Right, now for the mesh I'll use that placeholder mesh like this, and let's fix its rotation. Like, let me go to this view. Okay, and it should be rotated 90 degrees to match the forward of the character mesh with the character forward arrow, like this. Okay, now let's use animation asset, this animation. Cool. Okay, now how to attach the face and the hair. So here, let's get this placeholder face 1 and drop here. Where's the face? Alright, it's here. Okay, now it should be a child component of this one with everything 0, no offset, location or rotation, like this. Okay, and now you can see, even though this body has the animation, the head stays still. To fix that problem, I'm gonna have to go to construction script and then set master pose component, like this. So new master bone component, drag and drop the main mesh, like this, and compile. Now you can see the face is also moving with the animation, so it has the same animation. Okay, now let's do the same thing for the hair as well. Placeholder hair 1, drag and drop like this, and hair is there, rotated. Make it a child component, make no offset, and right, the same way, similar to before, drag and drop the placeholder hair 1 and connect. Now the hair is also like this. Cool. Now to make this more convenient for the programming part, let's name this one face and this one hair, right, and compile. Okay, now instead of these materials, I'll create a material M color, and here I'll promote this base color to a vector parameter. I'll call it color, and let's make it white for now. And then let's create instances. M face, oh no, M body, M skin, that's better. The skin is also white here, so let's to make it a little different from the, let's use this color for the skin. and then body. For that I want to use this color, so let's pick it like this. And also I need body, skin and hair. Hair, this should be black. The default color should be black, right? Now here, select all faces and go to not bulk export, asset action, bulk edit via property matrix, and where can I change the material? Alright, oh, I can't change it here. Okay, then let's go one by one and set the material. And skin. Skin, right, and let's do this for alright. Here I can change this. Instead of hair 1M, how can we use the name? M hair. Oh, let's change one by one. Hair, M hair. Alright, okay, and for the body, let's use skin color here. Or maybe that's not necessary because we can consider this part as armor. Okay, in that case, let's duplicate, not the color, the body, call it armor. And reset it to white. Then we can use that. like this. Now what I want is a customization system like this. So therefore in the right side we should have the faces available to select and the hairs available to select, and the color for hair and for the skin. I'm not going to implement male or female versions because I don't have the resources for that at the moment, and even though if I do it, the method would be same. Right, first I need buttons, graphics for buttons. So I think I can use the same images that I can see here, so let's use them. Let's create a new file, one image, 500 by 500 would be more than enough. Paste. Oh wait, let's paste that to another image. I think this 500 is too large. $250. Okay, now this is the first face. Let's select this. So I think I need JPG. I'm going to use JPG to import into Unreal. So just like this, I will convert all these images to JPG images. So I'm not going to do that part, and I'm going to do the same for the hair as well. Alright, so here are the required files. So let's select them all and go here, UI, and new folder, UI assets, import them. Okay, now let's create a new user interface, widget blueprint, WDG, character customizer. Right, and now I want to put in the right side of the customization options because I don't have these parts yet. So let's add a vertical box first, and in the anchors I'll set it to minimum 0.795, maximum, sorry, this is 0.1, this is 0.9, 0.9. okay, and everything set to 0. Maybe we can have some more space here. 0.95. Right. Now first line should be a text. Select, I assume this is something like select hairstyle or just hairstyle. So let's put a text. Should be under this vertical box, and let's call it hairstyle. And let's add another horizontal box here. So this box should contain the buttons to select hairstyle. Let me drag and drop a button. And as for the image, the first one is not hair, it's the face. Okay, so face. Here I'll select face 1. It doesn't have to be this big, so let's say 150 by 150. Better, and select the draw as image, otherwise it would be deformed. Okay, and let's add padding 20 from all sides, so we have space. Okay, now I'll call this F1 and copy, paste. I'll call it F2 and F3. So these are face buttons. Now that I see, I think we can't have the size I wanted, or we may have to move this vertical box to the right. So this one I'll select 0.6. right, better. Let's make this text larger. Okay, for the text also I'll give a padding 20 from the left side, so it will align with these buttons. Right, now these are for the face. Now I'll select these two and paste. And this should be hairstyle. Here I'll add 50 to the top, padding, so that we can have some space between faces and hairstyles. And here I'll select H1, should be 50 by 50, sorry, 150 by 150. H2 and H3. What happened to the size? Let me undo. Okay, H3. Alright, now it's okay. Okay, compile, save. Now let's see. First I'll save this scene, maps, and character customization. Oh no, where's the sun? Facing that direction. Good. Now we need to add, when I start the game, I need to show the character customization part. So here let's create a game mode. Let's call it Gmod character customization. No need to open it. And then let's create a HUD blueprint. Let's call it HUD or HUD Customization, character customization. Open the HUD, and then in the HUD, in the begin layer, create widget, select the WDG character customizer, get player controller, add to viewport. Now here select the game mode character customization and select the HUD character customization. Now when you play, you have the menu like this, and it is not very clear here because what happens? Wait, let me check. This is for normal. Okay, copy, paste, right. So for all three states we should use the same, and when hovered, maybe we should have a tint like yellow, and then pressed, let's have a tint like red. Well, I'm gonna have to do this for all three buttons, so I'll just delete. Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that for all the buttons. and the colors, is there a way to copy them? Let's do that later. Let me alright, let's see. Okay, D is working. Now let's change the colors. For Howard it should be, I can paste the color. Good, so I'll select this color and copy and paste. Good. For all the buttons. Maybe it would be easier if I set these settings through the code, but that's okay, we are done now. Right. Okay, and now the next thing I want to fix is like I can move around and look around, so I need to disable that. So, and also I should put the customizable character into the scene as well. Okay. Right, this is better. Right, now in the here let's create a new blueprint interface, PPI character customization, PPI character customization. Okay, and then here let's define a function change face, and now let's see how to implement that. So for the face, we can do something like this. First let's implement that interface, PPI character customization. Okay, and then change face event. Now get the face, set skeletal mesh, and we can select face 1, 2 or 3. Right, now I'll make promote this to a variable faces. Wait, what happened here? Okay, I'll call this faces, and this should be an array. Then get and set like this. Now we need to be able to define this index through this interface event. So I'll define a new integer parameter face index like this, and connect it here. Then compile. I'll add 3 elements, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Now we have to make sure that this does not exceed the array length. So to do that, I'll clamp this. This is just a precaution, alright, like this. And here, oh, we already have the variables. Cool. Okay, now just like that, let's create, oh no, wait, now let's see how to connect this function to the UI. So for that, in the HUD, let's do something like this. Get all actors with interface, and the interface is BPI character customization. And from this we can have a branch. If we have actors here, that means the length is larger than 0 of this array. Then get the first one and promote as the character. Okay, right. Now let's implement the BPI character customization interface in the HUD as well. Then let's define change face, then get the character called change face like this. Okay, now let's go here These are variables. Okay, select weight. These should be H1 and H2 because those changes here. H3, right. Select F1, on clicked, get HUD. Oh no, we can't get player controller, get HUD, and then change face. Similarly, I'll use the same function. Let me collapse this to a macro. Face, and this index should come as an input. Two, three. Okay, let's see what happens now. Wait, why didn't we see anything there? Oh, sorry, this should be 1 and this should be 2. Okay, now we can change the face. Similarly, let's define another function. Change here. Here index. And in the character, event, change here. I'll duplicate this part. Here instead of face, now I'll duplicate this and here. And in the HUD, change here event and get the character called change here. Compile. Now go to the widget, same as here. For H1, colon clicked. Now let's add a comment here, change face, unclicked H2 and unclicked H3. Just like here, all I have to do is, oh wait, we can duplicate this and call it hair, and here instead of change face, let's call change hair. And this should be hair index, like this. Now I can use that macro like this. Okay, wait, didn't work. Why? Alright, here's the problem. I forgot to connect this. Okay, now I can change here as well. Cool. And also I need to avoid this thing. I don't want to move around when I'm in this mode. So here, set input mode UI only, player controller, and widget to focus. Let's this show set show mouse cursor to true. Right, now it doesn't happen. Cool. This is the effect we wanted to have. Now if I want to add some kind of a backdrop to make these text and icons clear, we can do something like this. Select the vertical box and wrap with a border and change the appearance. We don't need it to be red. let's do something like this. Okay, now it looks clear. Okay, and I'm gonna stop this episode at this point. And as always, if you would like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. Link would be in the description below, and also the project files will also be available to download. And see you in the next episode. Goodbye.